Hey, what up, everybody? This is I think I'm gonna start calling these the car vlogs, something like that. Anyway, things I want to touch on right now is what is it to be a Christian. A lot of people think it's to be a Bible thumper and to tell people that they're wrong and that they're going to hell. Some people think that we should be like happy, joy, insanely happy for no reason, you know, and some people think other things. There's a lot of different things depending on what background you come from. You know, if you come from a Pentecostal background, they think you should be, you know, rolling around the floor barking like dogs and handling snakes all day long or whatever. But I want to give you my take on the research that I've done, and we're going to, you know, just break it down. Since I don't have my Bible in front of me and I'm driving to work, I'm just going to give you kind of a rough view, and then later on I'll bring the actual scriptures, but I will be referring to a few different scriptures. What it is to be like Christ, or what it is to be a Christian. Well, first I think we should go back to the book of Acts, where in the book of Acts is the first place that followers of Jesus are called Christians. Now, why were they called Christians? Because they were acting in the way that Christ did. Those who were still alive right before Christ's death and saw the way that Christ interacted with people, they realized that the way that his followers were actually imitating the ways of Christ. How was Christ? One would ask. Christ never judged anybody but told people the truth. Christ was always ready to listen and then spoke wisdom after that. Basically, what a Christian should be is to be Christ-like. Basically, they saw Jesus and he said that he is the way. In the book of Acts, they said they're the followers of the way. Well, what way is that? Jesus says, I am the way in the book of John. And he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Which means, basically, anything outside of the way is a lie, or outside of the way is the wrong way. Anything outside the truth is a lie, and anything outside of life is death. So basically, as a Christian, we should be on a straight path, on a narrow path, as the way the Bible puts it. We should be living in truth and not lie. Not only that, but our life shouldn't be a lie. We shouldn't live a double life, like, you know, I'm here one way and then I'm over there another. Jesus was Jesus every single step of the way. When they woke him up, you know, from his sleep, he wasn't angry, you know what I mean? When he was fasting, he wasn't one to throw it in somebody's face and be very grouchy. When he was, you know, doing everything, when he was hurt and betrayed, still, he said, you know what, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And you know, that's what we should be like as Christians. We should be Christ-like. Now, I could go more into it, but I need to do a little bit more research on scripture-wise, so I can give you prime examples, and I'll do that in a different one. But I wanted to introduce this car vlogs, I guess you could call it. You know, every day when I go to work, just so I can be Jesus-centered and have an opinion on, not an opinion, but a researched, I guess you could say, opinion on Christ and the Bible. I'm gonna be doing these car vlogs on anything that's on my mind that has to do with spiritual matters, that has to do with things like that. And I guess I just got word today that we're gonna be having a website up for the church, and you know, we're doing big things here at the church, Door Christian Fellowship Church. Hopefully, maybe we can get a link to my PJ Show channel, and we can do more of this on a day-to-day basis. But be Christ-like. We should go back and read the scriptures and understand what it is to be like Jesus. We need to study what Jesus did. A lot of people say, what would Jesus do? But really, we need to do what Jesus did. Not just wonder, what would Jesus do? No, we need to take it beyond that and go into the action of, do what Jesus did. Forgiving people for the things that they've done wrong, not judging but bringing them wisdom and truth. I think this world would be a better place if everybody was like Jesus. Because if you realize Jesus wouldn't just go out and hurt somebody. There's some apocryphal scriptures that says Jesus was a unruly kid when he was a child. That he was a rebel almost, killing people, killing his friends, and doing things that just weren't godly. I don't believe that. And those of you who are interested in the childhood of Jesus, part of it is in the Bible. The other part is in your average Jewish antiquity. If you go back in Jewish upbringing in antiquity, there's many. Josephus talks about the upbringing of Jewish children. You would obviously be an apprentice to your father. Jesus' dad was a carpenter, so I'm sure very, very early on he learned how to work with tools, learned how to work with different instruments and different materials to make certain things. And I believe that. Don't believe the lies that say that there's more books there's more books that there should be but are not. There's a reason why there's 66 books in the canon Bible and not any of the other ones that are in there, because they don't agree with each other. If you want to find contradictions, you'll find contradictions in the Apocrypha, definitely. So anyway, that's a different story which I might cover later. But as for right now, I just like to leave you with this: do what Jesus did, be like Jesus, study the book of John. Real simple. Just look at the way Jesus handled his situations. Look at the way that Jesus reacted in certain situations. He was never angry for the sake of being angry. He was angry with a righteous anger, but that's permitted. And with the actions that you take, should edify and not break down. Like I said, we're going to go more into that a little later. And I just want to introduce you to this little thing called the car vlogs as I'm going to work here. I'm sure you can see the background moving a little bit. It's because I'm in my car, but it's all good because I want to talk to Jesus about you no matter what I'm doing. We'll be back with more of that, and we'll check you out later. Bye.